but
yeah,
maybe a jungle.
Maybe.
Just be greedy, get an Enigma.
Well, Enigma was banned, so Chen is already picked. They could go Enchantress, but they already have the Wisp, which normally is what we see No-Tail playing, so...
The chat is calling for Visage for Alliance, so I don't know. Visage?
Full Zoo strat?
Where would you get your lanes? I mean, Chen off lane? He can convert the creeps.
Yeah, the lanes don't work for Visage.
Lich. Alright, so it's Lich. So that's the off lane. They're gonna deny a wave of EXP as well. So one lane will be suffering EXP loss, and they will not be at the right levels for a upcoming push. I think it's pretty smart.
Their lanes are going to be a little interesting though. Like, what do they just sack the off lane with a solo Lich there?
Yeah,
I guess that's probably their best
bet. They deny EXP for that lane. When the time comes, Wisp as well as Tiny, they don't have the levels to stop the push. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lich, this is where Fnatic maybe can smoke around, get a first blood. Lich has decent move speed, but no real escape mechanism, and if they bring around like an Enchantress from behind, I would kind of like to see the... I would like to see Enchantress now, I think. The only issue is that No-Tail normally plays Wisp and Enchantress, so I don't know how they would adjust the roles.
Meepo! Damn it.
Earthshaker.
No Meepo.
I do like this though, because you mentioned Coddle and they'd counter push, but they also need more lockdown, and Earthshaker addresses both of those, so I think that is a good push.
This guy is the angry Zuki. No. Hey, LD, what time is it?
Rat o'clock? This isn't really rat though, this is like 5-man o'clock.
This is so much rat from Alliance. If shit goes wrong, they just split up. Chen, Rasta, Invoker, Lich one lane, Loader the other lane. It's just gonna happen. But Bulldog, I'm actually proud of this guy. He's going for a lot more hero pool.
Admiral Ding Dong.
Yeah, I blame Sun.
Did Sunsfan call him Ding Dong?
Sunsfan, I think, I'm not sure if they started it, but they call him Admiral Bulldong.
Bulldong.
Yeah, the donger joke. So,
oh, because he's always like, raise your dongers in Twitch.
Yeah, so now that I said it, it's explode 2 minutes later, so...
How dare you, Lysander, how dare you. Guys, if you're just joining us, of course, this is our third of 5 matches for the day for StarLadder Europe, and we've got some StarLadder North America today afterwards as well, so definitely look forward to that. I forget who's playing exactly, but should be some good games. But for now, it's Alliance vs Fnatic, our marquee matchup of the day, and of course, he's Lysander joining me, as always, for the very entertaining broadcast, or what should be. One thing, Lysander, just looking at these heroes, I am looking forward to a toss echo slam dunk, an alley-oop Fnatic combo. But yeah, let's...
A 3-pointer.
Yeah,
from downtown.
Let's go ahead and introduce the teams here. And on the rating side, we'll start with Fnatic, 2-2 in StarLadder. They haven't really played many games yet. They've got, how many? 9 to go. Fly on your Earthshaker, No-Tail the Wisp, Era gonna be playing the Tony, and that does leave Hani on the Pugna. I always worry a bit about Fnatic when they have Hani, and he's not on like more of a snowball controller, like Invoker or Storm, but we'll see how it works out. And then in the offlane, Trixie,
30 seconds to battle.
Cloudy with a high chance of first blood on the offlane Prophet.
Alright, on the side of Alliance, your red boys. It's gonna be EGM on their roster, the guy that always finds farm. It's RK on the support Chen, Loader on the Lycan. We have S4 on the Carl or Invoker middle lane, and we have Admiral Bulldong, Ding Dong, HyperX on the Lich offlane. Boots first, like a true offlaner. So, well, at least he can't rat with Lich, right? Right?
If anyone could find a way to rat with Lich, it would be Bulldog. But yeah, he is not gonna find a way to rat with Lich. That is, the way the hero works is he makes your ratting worse. He just destroys your creep.
Yeah.
I guess you can frost armor like the Lycan and help him hit towers, but yeah, that's about it. They're gonna place a... Oh, they're gonna block the Ancients here. They don't want Fnatic to get... They're worried about the Fissure block, so they don't want them to like block the creeps and start farming the Ancients, but yeah, with the block off here, that won't be happening, so... In fact,
Fly's not even thinking about it.
Yeah, he's actually
anyway.
bottom.
Safe lane Hani, which is... Yeah, I think you pointed it out already, yeah. So, it's gonna be safe lane partner. They want this lane. I think this is gonna cripple them more, I think. Because the Lich will be denying EXP, partner won't get levels and won't get as much level. And he could be harassed out of lane. Earthshaker shouldn't be enough to kill a Lich, I think.
And they're running the dual lane mid with the Wisp Tiny, but nowadays it is so hard to get that mid pull off. You really need a range creep and then tether back towards mid as the projectiles chasing you, but yeah, I don't They haven't gone for any mid pulls yet. He hasn't actually broken down the tree, so they're going to be a bit level starved here on the Tiny Wisp if they don't get killed.
Yeah, and the thing is that I really like what not Bulldog, but Loda is doing. He's just popping Hull whenever possible. When they see Treants, they just pop Hull and they have the extra right click to bring down the Treant. So the Treant pull is not happening. And he's still level 1.
Oh, you mean Loda?
Yeah, Loda is popping Hull every single time.
You said Bulldog, and I was like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, they Fisher. Yeah, they're not gonna kill him. He has boots.
Lich has really good base move speed, something that we don't often talk about, but it's what, 315, I believe?
Yeah, but yeah. He has 315 with boots is 365. Pakna has 320, but it's still not enough. Earthshaker recently got buffed, but still, they just don't do enough. Oh, I could be wrong. Creep Wave block. Oh no, Creep Wave really blocked them. And the Rage Creep is gonna add insult in 3 and just shoot Fly in the back there, disabling 1 Clarity Potion. So, Bulldog's gonna live.
Fnatic's gonna fall behind here in levels a lot. Lich will get extra out of the off lane. The Prophet's being completely zoned out of the lane so far. They're also running a jungler in the Chen, so if we look at the experience graph, I expect Lights to be hugely ahead already. And yeah, already up 750.
Yep. And one thing,
and it's
you want
only
to
been
see in the middle lane, S4 is saving a skill point. He's deciding whether Wax or Exhort.
He went Blades of Attack, which almost always means Cross Wax, but yeah, is saving a value point.
Maybe Sunstrike for emergency Sunstrikes. I think Shackle to emergency Sunstrike could get a first blood on Trixie.
Definitely could.
Yeah, he's going Cross Wax. Cross Wax will be perfect against this two heroes.
Oh jeez. No, I was watching this one, Cakman.
They actually killed him.
Oh wow. Sorry about that, guys. Had my eyes on the smoke egg mid, but yeah, first blood will come bottom.
I had no idea I was casting with Toby.
Well, you wish. There's the stomp coming out. Era drops the stun. Body block from Ake, pretty good with the Hal damage. They'll get the kill. Well, we're one for 2 here, Lysander. Batting 500. In baseball, that's very good. Just saying. Let's just pretend this is baseball. Then we're in good shape.
Yeah, Howl is really good. It's like a global chilling touch. It's not as strong, but it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, and like you said, it's global as well. So that goes a long way.
You can use it whenever you want, and it doesn't slow your attack.
I mean, you're pointing out some mid lane. They're going on S4. Toss him back and then try and slam him down, but they can't. They didn't get the tether slow there. It looks like.
Balls in his face. Balls. No tail. Shove this ball.
So many balls.
His face. S4.
And glowing ones too.
Oh, it's gonna go down.
Well, Fnatic bounced back nicely. Now 2 for 1. Trixie, during this time, getting a little bit more out of the offlane. Hits level 3. And up to 600 gold. TPing bottom and getting that kill on the pretty highly leveled Lich really helps him catch up. And he is still behind the Lich in terms of levels, but that's what Fnatic needs to do. Just get a few kills, make up for Alliance's experience advantage, and I think overall, pretty good start for them so far.
Yeah, it is. And Arrow, is he gonna go for? I don't know if has Blink Tiny made a return.
Well, I don't expect to see a Blink when they've got a Earthshaker and Wisp, but yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, it's always you always see Blink in phones, but
Trixie. I know it's a Tormentor, so it's the Dugan creep. It's not gonna catch it.
If it actually Hadouken him, I feel like he'd die though. Hadouken's shoots freaking fireballs, dude. Should hurt.
Yeah, fire is good against grass.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Here comes the push top. Alliance already trying to force the tower and at least force a rotation, which does come now. Fnatic rotate both heroes out of mid, but there is an observer ward here for the dire side. So the movement was spotted and a lot of wasted time.
Oh, Bulldong Fisher with the setup as well, and that's a hole in the wall.
Pugnut's gonna chase for this? Is there a Prophet TP? No.
Nah, just a poke.
No mana on Trixie here. Actually had just enough, but that would have been caught out. They'll shackle him up. EGF with the long range shackles.
Radiant's top
Stretch
tower
Armstrong,
is under
really.
attack.
And I'm not gonna catch him. Trixie, I've got to applaud him, man. This was a pretty dangerous lane, and he survived.
Yeah, he hasn't died, and he helped set up the first blood. This is a nice recovery for Trixie from some of his recent games. Off to a good start. Big match for both teams here, as Alliance are 5-2. A win here also knocks Fnatic down a peg, potentially competition to qualify for the LAN finals, based on last season anyway, but so far, so good for both teams, quite even. I always worry for the team that's on the Radiant side here, though, as Alliance are just going to have such easy access to Roshan. At some point, Chen will come online with level 5, with the mech, and you'll see your Shadow Shaman wards. And they are getting good levels for all of these heroes so far. So I still think both teams, it's really just going to come down to mid-game execution. Alliance will be looking to take Roche, take towers, and Fnatic just looking to get a very, very fat Tiny. We'll see if they can do it.
Okay. But S4 has got the EMP combo, and that is really, really tough on relocate if you decide to jump. If he catches you in time, it's gonna hurt.
They might go in
with
there.
the wolves and cold snap. Oh,
that's a lot of damage.
Tornado misses. Take some aim skills, man. Is that a heal? No tail with the saves. The body blocks. The big daddy in the house. It's gonna save Tiny.
Yeah, if he hit that tornado, that was obviously gonna be a kill. But wow, the health damage, they're really making it work.
Yeah,
and it's only level 1
really,
even. Yep. They're not even maxing it first.
It's really good. 20 damage for heroes, 8 damage for summons. So pretty good stuff. Loader taking some right clicks from the Treants, as well as Trixie 001, 12 last hits, 12 last hits and 1 deny. Pretty good, getting a lot of EXP and 1 level away from the Wrath of Nature, and that's gonna set up some good kills onto Bulldog as well, I imagine. He's going for drums.
Yeah, already with the Vlads out, this is where they can almost give the lane to a support and just let them get some experience, and then look to take the Roche as soon as Shadow Shaman hits level 6. They can also start pushing the lane with 2 Chen creeps, which he's about to get, but mid lane they're going in. Are they gonna toss in the Wisp? Oh, first Shaker, wrapping around.
He no longer stuns though. Oh, he's getting caught by Chen. He stuns Chen as the backline tosses him back. Maybe no need for that. No Tail drops a ball on him. But actually that was Era's kill. And Arcade just walks right into the Earthshaker, which was kind of comical. And I don't know what he was trying to plan there with the Wallwing Ripper, but he's just coming in with the armor boost. And now they're gonna chase him. Yeah,
chase him with the tornado, man!
He's here! Oh, toss! Gets him.
Get dug full, says Fnatic, and another big kill. Now relocating bottom. Bulldog, run!
Oh, chain brush shit! Oh shit! Beach volleyball, and oh man, that's gonna be another kill on Era as well. Bulldog with the plays, and they will get that kill. Prophet thinking about the TP in. Oh, S4 with the good TP reaction. He might actually go for the kill here. Yeah, he's diving. S4 is diving.
They are pushing top. Meanwhile, S4 really committing to this. Hani out of mana, and he's dead.
Wow, that was a good dive. Where was Prophet? Oh, he feeds top lane. Lycan got him.
Yeah, it was just driven off the lane by the Shadow Shaman, who drops the wards right as
hell. Oh, you tried to go big, but he got him instead, and the balls will actually pick him off. So No Tail gets a kill before.
Suddenly 4 heroes dead. They just got the kill mid, then they relocate bottom, immediately get another kill there, and Alliance with a huge counter plays. Level 6 up on the Shadow Shaman. Now the tier 1 falls top, and this is where things get scary for Fnatic. Sure, they've got a quite early relocate. That's really good for them, but what are they going to do when the 5-man comes? That's going to be the real test.
Oh boy, Hani beats. Oh no, he uses a decrepify. Very well played there. Wow. He jukes S4 out of his mind. And well, Pugna's going to get out of there alive. He tanked the EMP. Dodged the tornado there, tanked the EMP. And decrypt himself instead, so Cold Snap didn't really work out for him.
They're looking at Roche here, it looks like. Level 5 up, they're going to smoke straight into the pit, they will go.
With the zoo.
Yes, they're sending the whole zoo. The wolves come in,
they're going to pay Roche
the pigs as well. Yeah, I don't think Roche is looking forward to this one.
Yeah, usually the zoo's in town. He's outgrown zoos, and then he's
the zoo is good when it's like behind a wall, not when it's just marching around, like parading down Main Street. And yeah, this is an easy road. Easy road.
Die side, man.
That's one of the big reasons why we're seeing a lot more support Shadow Shaman and a lot more Lycan. Is that relocate
again? Bulldog with the chain. Nope, this time he won't have that bailing out. And nope, the Chen heal will come, but Trixie picks off 1 frag from the sidelines. And Loda, he's coming in. Wolf form, activate. Fnatic.
There's a TP here on Trixie, but he's gonna die too fast.
Yeah, the crab. Oh, Sprouts himself with the dog. Ooh, let the dogs out. No TP. You are so done. Tornado as well. That's another kill for Loda. Loda's gonna munch and crunch, and he's gonna take a ball. Double kill, dominating for him. And 8 for 8 now.
Yeah.
And Rasta with wards. This is tier 1.
Even if they'd sprouted him like an outside, he's still got a crawling blade, so pretty much no way the Prophet would have gotten out there.
Prophet should have TP'd
right away. They would have had to call it like this before he even got decrepit. Like TP now, but just not Alliance. Just a little bit more coordinated. Take the Roche, now up 3k gold, and Fnatic trying to counter push here. They'll push through the middle lane, but Admiral Bulldong, Ding Dong, whatever you want to call him, he's ready with Chain Frost. This could be ugly.
Yeah. But I'm waiting for Earthshaker to get a Blink Dagger. I'm surprised he went for Arcane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Someone else really should have gotten Arcanes instead of him.
Who?
They need the dagger for this. I mean, there's tiny
Oh, the
tosses
Earthshaker.
Has been killed.
Oh, Radiant's courier has been killed. Oh man, he gets a creep on his head. EGM's gonna fall there.
Dire's
Loda
middle
versus the
tower
tiny
is
man.
under attack.
Are they gonna get him? He sets the wolves onto him. There is an Aegis.
Radiant's
Loda
bottom
is
tower
throw
is
down
under
right now.
attack.
Toss Aegis down. And could they go for another one? I don't think so. Arcane boots. Meanwhile, the wards are just farming up this.
The courier
yeah.
just died mid. Did it just like fly into the enemy team or something?
Radiant's bottom tower
Loda
has
tries to
been
go for
denied.
something like that. Oh, he tries to go for something cheeky, but he's not gonna find it. The Calling Blade will get him out. But yeah, I don't know how the courier died. Tornado will come. Is that gonna cut anyone off there? Trixie just got a breeze in his
just
eye.
died in the middle of the
Dire's
river.
top tower is
It
under
might have been
attack.
like sent mid and then someone TP'd out. I'm not really sure, but there wasn't anything on it at the very least. So Fnatic have that going for them. There's Echo Slam ready, but no mana for it without the Arcanes, and we just need to. Oh, that's what Fnatic just needs is one good toss dunk. They're going in mid.
Oh, EMP. Yeah, not gonna burn anything, but yeah, they need one toss dunk, and you will have another BTS moment. Shadow Shaman feats again. Good relocate there.
That's not a BTS. How's that a BTS moment?
No. I mean, if you get a Chaos dunk with the tiny.
Oh, I thought you meant the Shadow Shaman dying. I was like, that is the worst BTS moment ever.
We could put it in now for irony.
The one thing for Fnatic that worries me though is the Ancients were warded earlier, yes, but they also just the Tiny's been so busy trying to kind of bail the team out, and Arrow's been very active, but hasn't been farming that much. Only see it at 51 CS. This is where Tiny should be getting, not having the Ags, but like ideally you'd like to have like your Ogre Club right now, and to make matters worse, they've only taken the one tower mid. They don't have a Roche kill to their name either, so Arrow's Ags is going to be a bit late to come online, and this is a game where I feel he might actually need a BKB. There's Cold Snap, EMP Tornado, Hex, Shackle. There's a lot of disable nukes coming his way.
And Trixie just got his hand of Midas 13 minutes in. It's pretty delayed. 2-2, he's not been doing that bad, I mean, on the off lane, but now Invoker coming in with the spin and the EMP as well. There'll be a Fisher to bail him out, but he doesn't even, he does lose mana from that, so unfortunately.
Being tiny versus Invoker is suffering. This is not
but
fun.
luckily he has a Wisp. He has no Tail.
And he's got the Arcane Boots in 30 seconds for the tether for the... Yeah, we'll see. They'll have a good amount of mana coming his way.
No, well, Loda, he's got book number 1, so he's commencing his red
Dire's
studies.
bottom tower has fallen.
He's still a student though.
Oh, toss them in! Here comes the dunk! Oh, no blink. But they got Shadow Shaman again. They got him again.
Poor EGM.
Yeah, he tried to cast the spell.
I'm glad he's feeding though, because he's in my fantasy league and I can't see he picked himself, so no, actually no, that's not right. Charlie drafted him. EGM wanted to draft himself, but Charlie stole him before he could, so anyone besides me having EGM means I'm rooting against him for this game. I don't actually know who I have from Fnatic. I think I have No Tail. I want to say.
I'm a little bit too busy to actually do fancy leagues. I never got them.
What? It's easy.
I just picked the best carries for TI.
Dude, I picked Havost and Dendi for day 1 and I got like 25 points. Everyone was flaming me for drafting them. It worked out really well.
I picked Havost and he really carried hard, man.
Yeah. Well, this is StarLadder. No, technically no fantasy league, but
Mr. 4.
You just gotta have your alignment sorted out so when it is Dream League that you're ready for it. But here comes the smoke from Alliance.
You know, I was so sad LGD got down. I got kicked out so fast, but I was happy Liquid won on the other hand. But because Yao was one of my, I think Yao or Syla. Syla was one of my players, and now Fly. Oh boy, Fly.
Oh, you mean for the TI3 fantasy league? Yeah. They're going for Honey now.
Run, Honey. He's out of mana.
There's no dire vision for this though. They don't actually see these heroes yet.
This is gonna be a dunk moment. I can feel it. Yeah, they're sticking the 2 Earth guys together. Here comes the Shaman. He's coming. He wants a Hex. He goes for the shock. Good. Tornadoes can hold them. This is trouble. He touched the floor. Why would you do that? Oh, the panic. The panic is great in this one. No Tail goes down. Tiny goes down. And he Earthshaker. Oh boy.
But that EMP Tornado, it's just so annoying to play against. And S4 nailed the combo. This is bad. They lost their Tiny Wisp too, so they can't even split push and try and trade effectively. Prophet on his own, not going to do it fast enough. Lycan, Big Daddy Wolf, coming straight down mid. And yeah, Alliance, no Serpent Wards, so they'll probably have to stop after this tier 2, but that is a big tower to take down.
EGM is falling back. He wants a kill on Trixie here. Will he find it though is the question.
S4's got the solo kill. This is a dead Trixie, unless he jukes the tornado. Can he do it?
Oh, he does! Oh man, S4 needs a new pair of glasses. Here comes No Tail. Big Daddy here with the teabag. Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Trixie is gonna get out of there. Well, I guess S4 really needs to go for... well, needs to shoot the scope now. He's been trying too many no scopes.
Yeah, that was one of those ones where you just wait too long to actually throw the tornado and you almost psych yourself out. But it works out okay in the end. They still get the tier 2 mid very low. Next time they'll be able to bring it down. They forced out a glyph. They killed the Tiny Wisp and the Earthshaker. So life's still pretty good here for Alliance. And now they lead by 5k gold, 5k experience. It's definitely not an insurmountable lead though. If this goes late enough, it's Tony Wisp Prophet. You do not want to go to that stage of the game. But for now, Alliance, they're working.
BKB piercing. So
yeah.
Every moment this game drags, it's another minute closer to Earthshaker getting the blink and your, the dream, the dunk. Dunk the zoo.
Yeah.
Madagascar 4. Dunk the zoo.
This is where they kind of need this Blink Dagger on EGM. About 500 gold away. It is coming soon, and that's where they have great and reliable initiation. You don't have to worry about hitting the tornado. You could use it as follow-up. It is still a pretty good way to initiate, but it just gives them a lot more flexibility. And hey, we wanted to see some Bulldog Rat. We'll get it from his Necronomicon.
Really? Oh man.
This Tiny's gonna be starved for this is the Mana Burn strat, man. EMP Tornado, Mass Necro Books. A Tiny with no mana is a sad Tiny.
It's setting up for the Earthshaker. It's just setting it up. It's gonna be such a big boom.
He's gonna he'll literally just be a suicide bomb when he jumps in. He'll blow himself up, he'll try and take everyone with him. Everyone mutually assured destruction, Earthshaker basically. It's what we're gonna see this game.
Bean Mask. Well on the yes, and now Tiny Wisp, they're gonna push up top tower. It's about 1,000 health. It doesn't have. Oh wait, the tornado comes in. The 4-star from S4. He's taking a lot of. He's taking a lot of damage. Good Fisher. Just trap them all out, and the life drain from afar. Agadam's not done yet, so it's gonna be on cooldown for a few more seconds.
This is good for Fnatic though. They stall the mid push. They're gonna take a tier 1 top. Now the real question is, can they defend this? They don't have Glyph available. There are Shadow Shaman wards online. I think you just gotta sack this tower. Yeah, there's no defending this.
Radiant's middle tower
a lot of red warriors. I know, and they popped
of all different breeds and species. They defend high ground though. They only have a level 1 Echo Slam. Wards get deployed. The creeps come marching in.
You see the dunk. Oh man, this is so juicy. Why aren't they dunking now with Tiny?
They're just not even bothering with it.
Oh, that's a good avalanche as well. They're gonna clear up a lot of dropping low, EGM. There's a blast as well. The MP comes in, and I think they back off. I really think they back off. The Hand of God keeps him alive. EGM is gonna get a creep tossed in his face. I think they want him. They want so bad. They're gonna relocate. Where?
2 feet forward? No, no,
2 feet forward. What? Oh man. Earthshaker, he wants to dunk. Here we go. Boom. No, what? No. What? No. Fly, stop teasing. He fishes Bulldog, but oh, now they relocate back. Okay, so Fly, he's fired. He's so fired.
That is okay for Fnatic. They get the kill, the 1 kill on the Chen. They clear out a lot of the Chen army, I believe. Does he have any creeps left?
Fly's just teasing, man.
Yeah.
He's
where's the Echo Slams? Come on now. We want some dunks in the house. But yeah, they brought the tower down. So the next time this push comes, well, the glyph might be online. Maybe that's where buybacks come into play. But Fnatic will be defending naked Rex at that point.
Yeah, but they are taking towers slowly but surely, and when it comes to the point that it might go to a base race, Alliance might get their just desserts. I mean, Alliance haven't been doing too spectacularly. I think they lost to Rockskiss the other day.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. So
they've been looking better and better. It seems like they're getting back into form, but they're not fully there yet. And for Fnatic, they're a team who looked really poor if you go back like a month and a half ago, but a win over a team like Alliance is like a signature turning point perhaps for the team, and this is a big game. Both of these teams likely to be in the hunt for that top 4 that go to the LAN finals, where there's, I imagine at this rate we're gonna have over 200,000 in prize pool, as it's already at 190, so Started at 80,000.
Yeah.
It's already more than doubled, and hey, maybe it'll triple at the rate it's going.
Maybe, and it might be a mini TI. StarLadder's been pretty huge.
I just hope
And-
they stay stable at Ukraine, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for that.
But yeah, but speaking of other teams, Alliance, they have been doing okay, but not consistent. Like some teams like DK is pretty consistent, I think. DK and even IG, I think it's the return of IG this year. I mean, Chuan has returned with full force.
Yeah, they did the best in the StarLadder group stage, but doesn't mean they go into Kiev yet. They still have to win the playoffs. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
But the way that it's going to work in China is there's just 2 series, and the winner of each is in. There's no double elim format. It's just 2 single elim series, and since 2 teams qualify, I don't even think they're going to play a grand finals. Or if they do, it'll just be for like seeding purposes, I guess. So, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
it's
you
winning
choose
you're
your
it's
opponent?
winning you're in basically.
So choose your opponent.
No, I believe StarLadder assigned the opponents just based on results.
Oh, so DK, newbie, IG, and one more.
And LGD, yeah.
LGD? Yeah, so I'm saying it's DK IG unless they pit DK versus IG, and I don't think Villar would
You
do that.
think well, yeah, it's not going to be DK versus IG. It's DK versus newbie, I believe. But are you sure about that? Because they have
If
been
Burning
having
gets
trouble
better.
without burning. Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about for the DK fans, anyway.
DK not going to the StarLadder finals would be kind of sad. I mean, as much as you'd like to see Chuan.
Yeah, it's just where, like, you know, everyone just wants TI, and even 8 teams just feels like it's not enough. Where's the SEA teams? We want more Asian teams there. We'd love to have more North American teams, but, I mean, it's a huge step for StarLadder, so very excited for that.
StarLadder is going to be won by Birdcat, calling it. Easy for career. I say it
Where's
every
Jesus
single
Stick?
time.
Wait, you don't believe in Monkey Spanner? Dude, they have some they have some real unknown Korean teams in that
no,
tournament.
because they have 2D, and 2D is from Southeast Asia. He's one of Ice pup mates.
They're on the hunt now. With the
Reveals the smoke.
Look at
Again,
those reactions. The second
Yeah.
the smoke's gone, he immediately pops the tornado, but doesn't find anyone.
He goes for the the biggest coverage range, but yeah, now the creep wave can be cleared by Era, and Era's got the Hyperstone now, so he's beating up fast. And he's got Glad from No-Tail as well, so extra armor is nice, and the lifesteal, and the bonus damage as well. And when you have so much damage, the bonus damage is pretty significant.
Necro 3, now out on Trixie. The Rat's heating up for Fnatic. They're doing a good job of just avoiding fights, but this is where the real push comes. Loda now with the Assange, just a cost-effective, like, let's end the game now, before Tiny comes online, take a lane of Rax, and put Alliance firmly on the back foot.
Fnatic. But yeah, the thing about the Tiny now is he does so much splash damage, I'm afraid he might kill the... He might kill...
Himself on the Necrobooks, yeah.
Yeah, he might do that. Maybe he just needs to toss Earthshaker to clear up the floor.
Just throw the Earthshaker and let him suicide, kill the Necrobooks, stop the push, and then Tiny will clean up. That seems like the plan, but, well, Fly's got a blink now, so they don't need to... As good as the dunks would be, they don't really need to resort to them. Or no alley-oops anyway, just straight dunking.
Oh man, Loda is just split pushing Rat with his...
These Necrobooks do nothing!
Miss Micro. Yeah.
These are useless
Necro
against
3
Tiny.
on their side as well, the Prophet's Necros, and they get pushed away. Tiny is good at mopping the floor, man.
This is actually going to be a problem for Alliance. Era's getting tanky
Okay.
enough where he can live through the Necrobooks, plus the damage is shared with the overcharge, keeping him pretty healthy, and yeah, he just cleans them up in like 3 hits. They're not
Loda
very
doesn't have BKB, he will melt really fast.
Seems like Alliance may have missed their timing window. This has got to be close to their last shot.
And BKB is going to be pretty hard. Oh, yeah, boom! There they go. They're going down to volleyball. It's going to be a little bit slow, but Fly has done his job. LeBron James is going to get out alive. No, sir. He will block. He will stun Loader up. He will get killed. Mega kill for Loader. But Tiny just beating up the Serpent Wars now. They toss the Wolf in the air. That stage is down. The Wisp right click just stops him. And he revives without his ultimate. I think this is Loader's death.
Yeah.
Stun. Going to be mistimed there, but no, it's going to land on him. Loader still trying to run. Till his dying breath, he will try to run. He gets killed with a splash. No, it's Ayo just teabagging him with the balls, and they relocate up top. They want to get that tier 2. So
You give Fnatic Tiny Wisp, Profit, and you don't end the game by, I guess, 20 minutes? Apparently you're going to have a bad time. It's only 25 minutes in. It feels like longer because there's so much farming in the mid-game.
No-tail, he messed up. I think he should have untethered Tiny there. Oh no, that didn't have a TP, so I think that was the safe choice.
Yeah. Not worth the
him get
risk, I guess. Well,
And now he's gonna bash up his dragons and his backyard. And Honey, he's going
not gonna bother with the
for...
stack.
He's got 3,000 gold. What's he going for? Agats. Maybe
Dyer's
Agats.
I think you just
Top
want to
tower
tank
is
up
under
here. Yeah,
attack.
just get something like an Ags. A Hex wouldn't be too bad, but even a BKB, just something to keep you alive. Actually, BKB would be pretty good. Spamming Decrepify against Lycan is quite game-changing.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you save yourself from Serpent Wards as well. And, well, I'm sure Bulldog wasn't expecting that. That was a good dunk by Fly. It was not fantastic, but it was pretty good.
That was one of those, like, that was like a, you know, it was a solid dunk. It wasn't the most spectacular, like, you know, somersaulting, jumping off of a car, like vaulting through a window, but it got the job done.
Dyer's
You know,
top
that's what
tower
counts.
is under attack.
Bottom lane.
Oh, Trixie gets caught by a 4. Oh, come on. He's gonna get killed.
It's so annoying against Prospects Invoker once he gets this play because he just runs around and ghost walks.
Oh, S4, he gets a dust. Is that Spike Dust? That was a Spike Dust. Oh, Avalanche. Oh, he missed the Avalanche. He's gonna try and toss Wisp over. He even spins the creep. Does cancel the toss damage.
Oh, this could be big though, because now they're going right down mid. There's no profit for this. The Tiny Wisp aren't here. They're coming back now though.
Alliance with the rat. Here we go. That's gonna be a rock on it. They're gonna bash on Loda. Loda's gonna get caught by the Chain Frost. Still land onto Tiny, but Tiny just standing his ground there. Loda's out of ultimate form. He's gonna be sent back. Oh, Bulldog dropping really low. Is there gonna be hit by the ball? The Fisher does get him and the back breaks his back. And while Bulldog, his redding days are over, but the mid-ranks is gone.
They got the Rax, but it was not cheap. Chen falls again, Lich falls again, Lycan. Oh, does make it out safely, but Alliance have gone for a lot of mid-game items here. The double Necro Book, their lineup is decent late game. Invoker is probably gonna have to be their like secondary, even their main DPS in some ways, since your Lycanthrope doesn't have BKB. Lots of stuns against him. I don't know if it's enough, Lysander. Like, it's definitely what they need, but even so, the graphs are going the Radiant way after losing the Rax.
I don't think one set of Rex really matters,
No.
especially against Tiny Wisp, until you get like those kind of death grips onto your enemy. Tiny Wisp is something you really fear. Even after getting Mega Creeps, you don't want to trade all 5 heroes without buyback for Mega Creeps. I think that's something against Tiny Wisp you really don't want to get.
And Era's keeping his farm up. He's actually almost your leader in net worth now, and that's where things get scary. This game goes late enough, Lycan doesn't have BKB, he can't right-click with Tiny, can't really ignore him because he hits too hard.
You went Heaven's Hill, but that's pretty good, because Tiny doesn't have BKB. So.
Well, you can still just cleave the creeps, though, if you're not... Well, yeah, you're right, there's the disarm. But that evasion, not necessarily too useful. It's just another mid-game item, though. Like, again, look, they're almost all in on these mid-game items.
Tiny gets BKB, it's really tough on them.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be... It'll be interesting to see if he goes for one, because you can still make a case for... Stuff like Manta helps you split push a lot, and scales a...
But it doesn't remove
No, it
Heaven's
does
Hill,
not.
but that's the problem. Yeah. But yeah, you can see S4 making space, trying to draw heroes down to the bottom lane. And this is just Rat Dota at best.
It's funny watching Alliance trying to rat Fnatic now, because that's kind of what it's morphing into.
Yeah, like I said, if this shit goes wrong, they just rat.
These two teams were the pioneers of Rat Dota.
That's the Alliance motto. Lion's motor.
That was the fun thing going to the TI3, was Fnatic was one of the best teams at beating Alliance because, well, for one thing, they understood them well. They scrimmed together a ton. And the other thing is, they can out-rat them. Like, they're Fnatic equally good in the rat games, at least back then, and this might be one of those games where they take it late, win in the split push for it. It's really where, like, now you're like, man, we've got Bulldog on a Lich, and we would sure love to have him on a Prophet instead.
I saw this in the chat. This rat ain't nice.
What is it? Is it an image?
No. It's a Lich line. He likes to say this ice ain't nice, but this rat ain't nice. I saw it in the chat earlier. I just had to quote it.
There's a Dire Observer ward here, but the Radiant side just moving through blind.
Oh, S4 does they? Oh no, they just predicted. Do they have the gem? Yeah, they do have a gem. Oh no, they're not. I think that was a little bit slow. He was messing up with the Pebble deck EGM.
They don't have their whole team here.
Cluckle. Oh, Tether. There we go. Tether to the front. They're gonna try and look for it. Oh no, they'll not find it. They'll toss the Necronomicon Warrior. So today I learned you will not toss it to the fountain. And they'll port it up top. Loader trying to rat, but he's gonna get his zoo cleaned up.
Now S4's hunting. He's hunting in the jungle. He's found two. They're gonna hex up Fly. Is there any backup here? There's not.
This is a bad idea, I think. Yeah.
Where's the backup?
No, Tornado. I think my Echo Slam this. Echo Slam. Fisher.
Bulldog's coming.
Chain cross. Oh, double split. Oh, he's in trouble.
Wow.
Fly's in trouble now. He's dead.
Worth it.
Gem,
Totally
gem
worth
on the
it.
ground. And double damage is going to be spotted out. Roshan respawns in a minute. So I think that's a pretty good fight. I mean, Alliance really know how to make you split up for their red. That's Alliance.
That was pretty masterful reactions. Again, S4, like we saw earlier, the split second the smoke breaks, he tornadoes. He didn't actually hit, but was very quick on the trigger. And again here, as soon as he sees those heroes, 4 steps out, even before the Earthshaker could get off a fissure, and they had the element of surprise on the side of Fnatic.
I really don't like the Reaver pickup on Tiny. I think he needs BKB. There's too much crowd control right now that he needs the BKB.
Well, if he...
The Tornado is so tough on him. Cold Snap, Tornado, there is Shackle, Hex.
Yeah, I was thinking he needed BKB
Relocate,
earlier.
oh,
Oh, relocate.
is he dead this time? 4 stab. Do we find him? Humble Jargon coming in. Not be finding him. Prophet comes in. Oh, Tornado, they're gonna trap him up. There's Colin Blade as well. They won S4. They stun him. They beat him once. Beat him with the stick. No, Heaven's Helmet. Oh man, Heaven's Helmet doing work. The Trixie Prophet goes down and Era support out. And Alliance once again. Successful space created.
Wow, they just can't kill this Invoker. S4 really baited that too. Just waited until the last second, invokes the Ghost Wall,
Roshan.
and retreats out. And that's the Roche. Well played by Alliance. Just outmaneuvering Fnatic. And it's funny to say they're outmaneuvering them because they're up against Prophet, Tiny Wisp. You don't normally outmaneuver that lineup, but they're doing it. They are finding a way.
The Reaver is kind of bad on Tiny, I think. Yeah, it's a really bad item. He doesn't need HP. He's not dying.
It is all.
He's
It's
just
well, the
getting
one
kited.
thing that's weird about it is it's not a good standalone item. And right now he's only 50 gold short, but he is short buyback. Well, it looks like he'll get it before the next fight. But it's like where you ideally want to have the Satanic fully ready for the heart, whatever he's going for here. Probably Satanic.
Yeah.
We'll see. Theodore Roosevelt speaking softly, carrying a big stick, trying to defend the high ground.
Oh, we'll see. The
they
magic
do
dump
it.
can still happen. So
There's
here
an Aegis
comes
and cheese on S4.
Loda BKB. Spin, EMP. He's just still gonna beat away Yazoo. Yeah, the creeps just die. It's like, boss, I don't want to do this anymore. They try and run away. They get beaten down.
Yeah, there's been some funny comics about just the life of a creep. Where it's like, oh god, we're going to battle, I just see Bounty Hunter like slicing your head off. Tiny's just clobbering you to death. It's hard life.
Sacrian is already hacked him up, but really, they can't kill this guy. And Heaven's Helmet's been used.
These
Like,
wolves
good
though, they're
feature.
stopping the fly blink, he can't get it off because of the BKB.
BKB Loda. Chain Frost gonna be just
Radiant
Frost.
structures are
And now
fortified.
Loda, BKB and hit the tower. This is
Dyer's courier
Alliance
has
Red
been
at its best.
killed.
And Ice Wall, can you imagine the amount of frustration can be this Tiny? He's just trying to hit things, but everything's stopping him from hitting. He needs a BKB.
That's really
Dyer's
nice
top
Lycan play by
tower
Loda.
is
He just
under
sicked
attack.
the wolves on Fly, and Fly could not blink in to initiate. The Radiant or the Dire Courier went down over here. I think Trixie sniped it. Yeah, I believe this Observer Ward saw it coming and he sniped it. Or maybe it was this one.
That was nothing on it. I think.
Yeah, nothing on it, but that's some courier gold in their pocket. And they stopped the push. The cheese, also the cheese was used. Looks like. S4 must have popped it. So that's pretty good. Nice hold by Fnatic. They're gonna smoke right now.
But that was a good Fisher.
Yeah, that's the thing with Earthshaker, especially the new Fizzer Ridge. I mean, look at that. It's like over a screen, or practically one. So even if you sick the wolves on him, he can still drop a fissure. Tiny and Wisp could just run it.
It's dunk time. S4 in trouble. Blink, dunk. Nah, but they got a Fisher. This is gonna be a startup Fisher. Follow up with the dunk. Gets well. Aegis gonna bring him down. They trap up the chance, but I think they bring down the Invoker. Oh, this time on the stun. This is gonna cost them. I think. Nope. Tosses him in the air. That was one hell of a toss.
Yeah.
600 damage on the landing. That hurt.
Slamming and jamming. And yeah, now Fnatic are gonna push through mid. There's a buyback in S4, but it just feels like Alliance have lost almost all the
Loda has
momentum.
boosted travel, so he's gonna pull a TI4.
Dyer's middle tower is under
I don't
And
attack.
know.
S4 is gonna
Dyer's middle
go for
tower
the
has
tornado
fallen.
and spin them all up.
I don't know if Lycan alone could do this. There's actually no Radiant Glyph though. Maybe he's gonna give it a shot.
Did you not watch that game with Jo? Here we go.
Dyer's
The Korean
structures
game
are
with
fortified.
Tiger Hammer, Jo just ratted against 5 heroes that day. He took the tier 3
It's
on
Tiny Wisp though. Tiny Wisp, even Lycan is gonna have a hard time out pushing this.
True, but you had 4 heroes just causing mayhem.
That's,
So,
we'll see. They're not gonna go for it. Fnatic, they peer over the abyss and they say, not yet. We're not ready.
they baited the buyback, so that's all they wanted.
Yeah. Good stuff. And now S4 wants to make something happen with it. He knows with the buyback, then just the items and lineup they have, they're really starting to trail off. So he's trying to hunt for kills with the max move speed, or practically max move speed Ghost Walk, but not finding anything yet. And there's no Roche. They've already used up Aegis and Cheese. They didn't even take a tower. It's really getting harder and harder for Alliance. They're going for Mass Heaven's Halberd, it looks. Bulldog building one of his own. But again, if Tiny just gets one BKB, sure you've got a little evasion here, but he can just cleave through
under
creep.
the ward. I'm not sure if Fnatic saw this, but I don't think Era saw this. Era Hex. Era, yeah, relocates, already being trapped here by No-Tail. He's gonna tether out. No, it gets cancelled. That's trouble. But Era, he's so tanky right now. The Fisher does land. Is there an Echo Slam? Echo Slam 18 seconds. He's just gonna man fight with Loda. Loda just cannot deal with this Tiny right now. He's going for No-Tail instead. He wants it. But again, he hangs on Era. Era taking a lot of damage. There's a penitence. There is a test of faith. EGM gets one clobber, two clobbers, gets shackled up. The Chain Frost comes in. It becomes a frost again. But that's your Tiny. Is there a buyback? There is a buyback. EGM's alive. That's two heroes reviving. Coming in now. Trixie gets he gets frosted up and he's gonna get brought down.
Triple buyback forced out.
Bunch of heroes.
So that couldn't have gone worse
you.
for Fnatic. Fly blinked in there, but as he blinked in, he got definitely blasted, so he couldn't fissure. And then he just died in like 3 right clicks. I think maybe he's out of range of the ward. Just the wolf chomping down on him. And then he had Echo Slam in 4 seconds, but didn't get the fissure off. Died to the wolves before he could drop it. And that just cost them 3 buybacks. Roche is not up for a few minutes, but yeah, that's what Alliance needed, keeping them in this game. Again, not really, they're still a good late game lineup, just not amazing, but this is where you force out some buybacks, you slow down Fnatic's own item progression, maybe you catch them with their pants down in the upcoming fight, and you can turn the game. Well done.
I don't know how Fnatic can see that. They smoked right under the observer ward. It's timed out now, but they smoked right under the observer.
That was like right over here, right?
That was a big mistake, man.
I didn't actually see, but
this is how Alliance kills you. They just do things like that. They're very patient. They just wait, and they wait for you to make one mistake, and your get out of jail cards are your buybacks. They just make you spend it, and when you can't afford it, they kill you again, and that's when you lose.
Well, S4 is again on the prowl, just running around, max move speed invis, and there's no gem right now on Fnatic, is there? No.
See Tiny, Tiny gets slowed, they know immediately.
This is a bit far to dive. Yeah, they don't want to go on that.
They have no gem.
Do they actually buy one and lose it? No, there's one in stock right now.
ES lost it a little earlier, but now the gem's on the courier for Alliance. They're not bring it to battle. They don't have this to worry about.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about it. Fnatic could buy another one though. Ani? Well, I guess they're worried about saving for these buybacks here. Trixie has the buyback, would not if he bought the gem. No-Tail is buyback. I think he would even if he bought a gem. Yeah, he would even if he bought a gem. But not gonna do it for them.
But I don't know, Tiny with the heart. How good is it gonna be? It does make him ridiculously tanky.
Ridiculously, yeah. He's pretty beefy. I'm just really curious what his next item is. Kind of like you, I feel the BKB would be a decent choice, but there are some issues with it. Like you can't tether to him while he's BKB'd. Although it will persist if you do it first, you're fine. But the other issue is just it's not really the best like pure just split pushing base race item. Doesn't give you the tower damage that a butterfly or manta would. So I think there can arguments be made for other choices. But if they want to just win via a big fight, then BKB is the clear and obvious choice.
Yeah, because the Lions are actually running at him and just.
And there is a gem on No-Tail now, so he did go ahead and buy one.
Alliance is still doing a kind of rat-ish kind of Dota where they run at you and they scatter really fast and you just don't kill them.
They've got some good aggressive wards here, and they'll be spotted out if Fnatic makes a move, goes for a D ward, but S4, he's just been patrolling the enemy base, or like region of the map, I should say, constantly hunting for pickoffs. They're still waiting on this Roche. Alliance, they know how hard it'll be to push in, even with the Aegis Cheese, let alone without it, but not finding it yet. There'll be
Bissell coming up for Loda.
It's just so hard for Loda to make the transition into late game against a Tiny with a Wisp backing him up. Like, he'll try now with the Basher, but it's still... He still needs a lot more if he even wants to like, he can't really take the Tiny 1v1. Maybe he can use the Abyssal to just focus down Wisp or Earthshaker in the fights, but Tiny, but he'll need some help from the Invoker here if he wants, and the Shadow Shaman if he wants to have a shot.
Buyback's coming off cooldown 2 minutes, and Arrow's gonna have it soon. But Roshan, yeah, he's gonna be very nice. He's gonna wait 2 minutes.
Rosha's nice. Well, Fnatic down one lane of Rex. Glyph is up now. Running around in circles at the base because there's nothing else to do. Just
Trixie can't make up his mind whether he wants Maelstrom or Hex.
Just fill your inventory slots. Decide later. This is like
Guys, I'm 6 slaughtered. This is clearly not my fault. Report my team.
classic indecisive shopper. Buy a little bit of everything, but commit to nothing.
Yeah, ultimate love looks good, 10 to all stats, but hey, being Zeus for a day sounds pretty cool too.
That's a poor
30
man. That's a
seconds.
poor man Zeus. Very, very poor man Zeus. I think Hex is the right choice though. You don't need the Prophet to do damage here. You have Tiny
All
Wisp
he got
for
is
that.
Hex.
Yeah, Hex is definitely the better choice.
No buyback.
But now
Okay,
Fnatic,
waiting to work
they're getting where they want to be, Lysander, which is late game with Tiny Wisp Prophet. Can they execute it for the win? Hard to break the base against Earthshaker.
420. There you go.
Well, Rush is up now. Right as they retreat out, they're worried about the smoke. Alliance are backing off, and they're right to do so, as Fnatic are indeed smoked. And they don't have
Prophet's gonna
great
push.
vision.
Oh, poor EGM.
No, he's back. He's fine. It's all good. And now they're going Roche. As soon as they see Trixie here, they know the bait's behind him, and they just say, "Let's go Roche." Good reactions.
Yeah.
Just good. It's what you don't see that lets you know what's going on. They don't see the other four. They see the Prophet top. They know everyone on Fnatic smoke behind it.
Fnatic cannot be this indecisive. They should know Rosh is out. This is the longest spawning time for Roshan. They really should know.
It is one of those games though where it's like, doesn't Aegis and Cheese make that much of a difference for Alliance? I feel like it helps them, but it's not the kind of game where it's like they have a Storm who's really farmed, it just wins them the game or makes a huge difference. A Lycan, even if he had Aegis, he comes back not in Metamorphosis. I mean, they've got Aegis on Invoker, which is nice, but if he dies once, they can just lock him down the second time around pretty easily.
But the Aegis makes sure
I mean, the
that you
freaking
never get
Lich
caught
has
out.
a cheese. Like, that's how sad they are for the item distribution.
Yeah, but S4 will never have to fear getting caught out. That's the thing. You'll have the Aegis.
It's better than not having it.
And they can go for go on aggressive instead of having to play defensive because they have a second life in case S4
But Era's
messes
got
up.
BKB,
Oh, dunk
something
that.
that Alliance have not seen yet. Oh, this could be
Dunk
bad.
this, dunk this, dunk this,
Dire's top tower
dunk
is
it!
under attack.
Come on!
This is
This is so good to dunk! Dunk it!
Radiant's structures
The
are
frickin'
fortified.
creeps! Go! Oh man, he missed his chance right there. Now Era's in trouble.
Radiant's
Frost.
bottom tower.
Oh, again the Frost, no chain. There you go, trapping Loda in. No point blade this time, but he's doing it. He dumps really, really late, and Loda takes a little bit of damage. He gets smacked. There you go, Loda is down. They toss the Earthshaker out. You are fired, son. Smacks S4 down, and S4 is in trouble. BKB is down.
They
and
gotta
he's in
send
a
back
lot
here.
of
Can they send
trouble.
him back?
Send him back. No, again the Ice Wall.
Dire's top tower
Well,
is under
Ice Wall
attack.
sucks. Bash him. No. Avalanche a little bit too slow, and they
Radiant
They
lose
did take
bottom
the melee
tower is
Rex.
under
They did it.
attack.
They finally took that second lane of Rex, but this is still not enough. Fnatic not out of it yet. They've weathered yet another Aegis. There's still Cheese to worry about. They'll probably pass that. Well, actually, Loda doesn't have room. Yeah.
Era has
Look at
BKB
this
now, so
annoying little wolf. Ratting away for a solid, like, 15 damage to chop.
it's unrecoverable. So it's good damage. Just gonna rat. I am no wolf. I am Ratus. Dog is
This wolf is so-
Ratus canineness.
This is so annoying. Relocate.
Oh, relocate. There go Link. There go again. Oh, S4. Oh wow, that really hurt.
You know, Lysander, just when you
No
think,
buyback.
alright,
Oh, no buyback.
no buyback, he's dead for ages, 70 seconds, and they might find Ake here as well. There's a Prophet TP.
S4.
Is that the game? I mean, it could, well, they don't have anyone else here. They'll push out the mid lane. Definitely not the game, but it could be a tide turner. They also don't know S4 doesn't have buyback. That is the other consideration.
They can force it. They'll know. Like, oh no, no. Okay, base push.
Well, they're just sieging. They're waiting for the team to show up. They'll push through the mid lane. Fnatic wants to get all these lanes pushed out, so if he does buy back and they lose the fight, they don't just lose the game right there, but, well, they're going to get here a bit late. It's only going to be like 30 seconds.
Talbot for Lich. So that's BKB available now. Era gets chickened up.
Chicken.
EGM gets kicked. Now it's the fight of the animals. That's 2 hits on this tower and it goes down. Chain Frost once again gonna bounce onto Wisp and to a Treant. He's gonna die there, but that's about it. Bulldog doesn't have really good pitching skills, I must say. Heaven's Hilbert, they're gonna stall it up. They're just waiting up EGM's revival, and that's Rex. Oh, they got him again. Now they beat him up. EGM dropping low. There will be no reward for this. Does he have buyback? He has 4,000 gold. That is, of course, his buyback. But is the buyback gonna matter? Is it gonna matter? 6 seconds left. They try and beat Loader down. Loader out of his ultimate. He's jumping in. This is not a good idea. Hani, they're gonna beat him. Now to go whack him. Loader versus EGM. Versus Era. And he's going straight for no-tail. He's out of BKB. But now he's getting stuck constantly against the Hex on Fly. Fly gets Hex immediately. No Echo Slam. Well, he drops the Echo Slam. Stuns everyone.
Buyback for the Wisp.
But there's a Shackle. Buyback for who? Oh, buyback for Io. He's coming back in there, but he gets Heaven's Hilbert again. This is one of the problems with running solo core. S4 dropping low. There's no buyback on him. He has to be very careful. They're on the way out. There's no Earthshaker. There's no Pugner. They're taking Rex. I think they should back now.
Ooh. Well, Fnatic takes Rex. Mid and bottom are pushing in, but Alliance forced to use a buyback on the Shadow Shaman in exchange for the Wisp buyback. Pretty good trade for Fnatic overall.
How does EGM get 4,000 gold?
He doesn't play support. That's his rule. His personal rule. We're going late game. We're doing it. Almost 50 minutes in. No clear advantage for either team. Seems like Fnatic have the slight edge late, but a lot of this is just coming down to the initiation power. And that's where Alliance are very strong.
I need to ask you, LT, is this an important match? Is any team going home?
No, this is only day 13, and Fnatic are 2-2, Alliance are 5-2, but I'd say it's still important because these two teams are likely to be in that top 6, near the top 4, and only the top 4 will go to Kia. So yeah, it's important, but no one's going to be like knocked out from it.
Okay, but it'll be good to win Alliance.
That was bad Cassie. I should have been like, it's the most important match ever. Loser goes home. Eliminated from Dota 2 for life. Won't attend TI, but yeah, it's not actually that important.
Oh, goes over the Heroes of the Storm.
Where's my hype?
800 crits coming out from Era.
Yeah, this is just with the crystal.
He's got crystal.
Just the crystal.
Yeah, you wait when he's pumping out those bad boys with overcharge. That's gonna hurt.
Again, it's where if Fly does hit the big Echo Slam, I feel that's probably just the game. But if he doesn't, they still have a decent shot of it.
Dire's bottom tower is
We
under
haven't
attack.
seen huge team fight changing Echo Slam in quite some time.
Tower
And now they're starting to cinch the noose. Alliance are getting restricted more towards their base. Sure, they've got the one lane of Rax advantage for now, but they just can't really push out, and they're constantly worried about these goes.
Oh, Hex. There's a Hex. Oh, come on, boom. No, why was the boom slow again? No, he has no Echo Slam for 2 seconds. He blinked in really early there. And now, Bulldog, he gets a kill, but now he's going to get cornered by the big Tony man. He's going to beat him up. No, BKB's down. He's going to get disabled, and no
These halberds, the evasion is actually making the difference. Kept Bulldog alive there. He would have died. Nothing to cleave onto. And suddenly, they're going to lose the Pugna as well, so... Well, Tiny Wisp, is this where they'll have to go defend top, it looks like. So they can't like push in right away, but well, nice little trade for them.
Bulldog's probably slapping the chair right now and saying, you should have given me Prophet. I really hate this Lich hero. It's hard to rat with him.
There's your Abyssal Blade. Yeah, it's where that Heart is not really doing much for Era at this stage of the game.
Just city item, I think. They're barely dropping him down to half health.
He doesn't die, but he's just not killing heroes fast enough during BKB. I think with the Daedalus that may change, but again, still the 2 halberds. And sometimes you don't have a target to cleave onto. That's what happened in the last fight. He was just hitting Bulldog, couldn't cleave onto Bulldog, and just missed a few times. Couldn't get the kill. Plus the BKB's wearing down, and then you'll have that disarm to worry about, so.
LDL, I'd like to Firefly from Fnatic. He has been letting us down. He blinked in with 3 seconds left on his Echo Slam. No patience at all. He should pick a...
I mean, I actually have Winamp like queued up with Space Jam if Fnatic gets some dunks, so I'm just not even gonna outro the game. We're just gonna go to the Space Jam right away, but he's not giving me the opportunity quite yet.
He's teasing. He's definitely teasing this guy.
Though it'll be worth the wait, though. I believe in Fly. I have full faith. Oh, they found S4 here!
He hexes him first! S4! Oh, S!
No buyback, but he's got the golden 5, so he does have the buyback.
With a capital 4, right there.
Capital. What is a capital 4?
I don't know. A bolded 4. Oh man.
Only.
He finally got hunted. The hunter gets hunted, and I don't think Trixie should be sticking around. Trixie has been really on the ball in this game. Although he has died 5 times, I think he's allowed some Trixie leeway. He's been dying in fights and not getting caught out, I think, so that's okay.
Here we go. Push through the mid again. They've almost got Daedalus gold.
buyback. Yeah, forced buyback.
No, they're gonna back off. They're not.
Roshan is out in 30.
They're worried about getting caught when they go to force the buyback, it looks like. Although now they'll push in top, they will come through mid. But there's some good initiation here with the Blink Hacks, the Tornado. It's possible Fnatic could overextend. They've got to be careful.
There's BKB.
In Tony we trust.
Okay, time to run. Time to run. Honey gets hexed. Honey gets hexed. Dog Loader comes into the Bristol thing. He's trying to bring down Honey. He decrypts himself. There's your chain cross. Gonna land. Oh, that hurts.
They kill off No-Tail. He's got no buyback.
Wisp is dead. Lich is dead. Trixie on his way out. Fly once again. He is so fired. He is on the way out. And this actually turns out really bad for him. Era will die. He has buyback, but he will die here.
And Roche is up now. This is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, if they overextend. They didn't have the Wisp buyback. Tiny just unable to do anything without the Wisp. And Alliance may just march down mid, force out buybacks, or just go for the throne, honestly. Can they do it? There's a tiny buyback. There's no Wisp for 50 seconds.
Creeps. Yeah, Loda
Buyback in 25, but I don't know if she's got the gold. Oh, it does have the gold. Okay, Wisp has buyback in 20, but they can force that buyback out. They can definitely force the tiny buyback out, and they're just gonna look to do that and then go rush.
And get caught out.
Well, we see a ping pong back the other way. 4 heroes dead. It's only the
Respect throwing, while I call it.
respect. Well, these two teams definitely respect each other. That part we've got down. The only issue is they can't go mega creeps here because there is still a tier 2 top. And I'm lagging. Oh, that was not a good time to lag. Okay.
No, it's fine.
Was that the server?
They forced out some buybacks. They didn't force No-Tail, so patience from No-Tail. And no, they're just gonna clear some creeps. I think it's fine in all. Era, he's gonna be a little bit behind now.
This is still, now it's like going back the other way where it feels like the Tiny doesn't do quite enough damage. The buyback delays his Daedalus here, and it's also just great focus fire from Alliance. In earlier fights they kind of went for Pugna and Tiny, but now they're just going straight for the Wisp and the Earthshaker. With the Wisp dead, there's just nothing Fnatic can do. Tiny is very ineffective once the Wisp dies. Especially with Treads, you just don't have move speed.
But I honestly think that S4 has been feeding on purpose so that he'll always have 2 inventory slots because he's so poor.
So he can take Aegis and cheese every time.
Yeah. Late game strats, man. S4
Look at
likes to play
that.
from
53
behind.
minute. Bulldog Hex. I don't know how he has 17k gold on Lich, but he does. Trixie has 10k gold out of him, but this is...
You can take the profit out of Bulldog, but you can't take the farm. You can't take the red out.
And then now they're fighting an army of creeps top. The push will come through.
Smoke. Oh, smoke. Era brick smoke. Do they have wards? No wards. This could be big. Blink dunk. Oh no, he only dunks Ake. That's a stupid dunk. Fly. Why? And now Trixie, he gets episode bladed up, and he's gonna get crit to death. And that is a lot of Pioneers doing well. The cheese from S4. Era's gonna run out of his BKB, and I think Fnatic have, well, thrown this. Well, maybe not yet. S4 goes down. Aegis down. Loda's in trouble. Loda, does he have buyback? He does. 5,000 gold in the bank. Ake. All of them escaping on a little bit of HP. They will get it with the cleave. Yeah, will he fall as well? Prophet beats the Prophet. No, Bulldog beats the Prophet with Lich. Era diving. What? Era. Please, Era. Don't feed now. Era. On his way out. He doesn't have buyback. He doesn't want to feed. He really does not. And now S4 hexes him again. He spends more time as an animal than a golem. He's on his way out. No-Tail. Oh, No-Tail's gonna fall. And that's gonna be Loda getting caught. Loda gonna go down. The Sappy just gonna do so much here. Era doesn't have buyback. He has to be saved here. Is that gonna be sending out in time? There he goes down. No buyback on Era. This is trouble. Io kills Lycan. Pugna kills Invoker though. And Bulldog dropping low. Does he cast a spell? Come on, cast a spell.
Radiant's
Do it.
bottom barracks
he
are
doesn't.
under attack.
So it's 27-34. Lycan buys back, and bottom Rex goes down to the creeps though. And with Prophet, no buyback.
Who's even, like, who's gonna win? I mean, obviously that's a great defense for Alliance, but now we're at a point where only Pugna's got buyback. And that's gonna be for at least 2 minutes here. Carl's buyback still cooling down. Alliance just bought back on their Lycan. There's no Roche up for a long time here. They already burned the Aegis and the cheese on that fight. S4 really needs the 3 lives, it seems, and well, I don't know. Alliance defended and in some ways won the fight, but they haven't taken racks on the back of it yet, but they'll look to do it now. A minute down on the Tiny, the push coming through the mid lane. Do they just go throne? Do they rotate? Bottom's already gone. I mean, the only other option is to...
Yeah,
I think he thrown it. Let's see if they can do it.
I think they can. 25 seconds to Profit. Profit can't defend this. They need time.
Oh, 40
That's
seconds
45
short.
seconds.
There's a
Lycan
dunk
is
though.
gonna
There is a
munch.
dunk.
I
don't think it's enough.
Trust Fly anymore. I don't trust Fly
BKB.
anymore.
A little bit early for
This
Loda
is-
here.
This is.
I don't know. It's all up to Fly.
This is an Aghanim roster. This is Throne right here.
Radiant's middle
Vishal
tower
gonna come in. He's gonna dunk one. Okay, slam. It's an okay.
That one
slam.
rimmed
It
out.
didn't
That one
really echo.
rimmed out.
This is
And that's the
GG.
GG.
And
Yeah, it's over.
I think
Alliance.
Fly through
the
it
end.
so hard. Yeah.
Alliance victory.
I don't. Yeah, it wasn't really perfect.
That dunk on the top line was so dubious right there. That's so bad. I was so sad.
It's a
Bye-bye.
hard game with the wolves being sicked on you, the invoker having all sorts of good ranged abilities to stop your Blake, but yeah, he didn't never get one off, and I mean ultimately for Fnatic, Trixie bought back, TP back in, and died again in that fight.